Komodo dragon attacks terrorize villages. Komodo Island, Indonesia, is the land of villagers who've lived for generations alongside Komodo dragons. The world's most giant lizards with shark-like teeth and deadly venom have started terrorizing humans. Villagers who once lived harmoniously with them are no longer safe. What is the reason? From an 8-year-old boy to a 31-year-old fisherman, the tales of unprovoked assaults are growing. With a history rich in myths of human-dragon bonds, what's driving this sudden shift in behavior? Is it hunger due to poaching, or something more sinister? Let's explore the tragic stories of men attacked brutally by Komodo dragons. For generations, the fishermen and families of Indonesia's tropical islands have coexisted peacefully with Komodo dragons. However, in recent years, an unsettling shift has occurred. The Komodo dragon, a majestic and fearsome creature, has recently transformed from a quiet neighbor into an unpredictable predator. Muhammad Anwar, a 31-year-old fruit picker from the island of Komodo, had always felt safe working amidst the trees. However, fate had other plans. One day, he accidentally fell from a sugar apple tree and got in trouble. According to a neighbor, Teresa Tawa, the giant lizards had been waiting for him under the tree. They mauled him to death in a rare attack on humans by the world's largest lizard. The victim was found bleeding from bites to his hands, body, legs, and neck within minutes of falling out, and died later at a clinic in neighboring Flores. Yet Anwar's story is not an isolated incident. On these islands, tales of unprovoked Komodo attacks spread like wildfire. The attacks rose since 2007 when 2 people were killed, including a young boy and a fisherman. Others were severely wounded after being charged unprovoked. In one shocking incident, a 46-year-old park ranger was minding his work when a dragon stealthily approached the stairs of his wooden hut in Komodo National Park and went for his ankles dangling beneath the desk. The ranger attempted to pry open the beast's mighty jaws, but it clamped down on his hand. The unexpected ambush left him with injuries requiring 55 stitches and still swollen 3 months later. His words echoed the sentiments of many. "I thought I wouldn't survive. I've spent half my life working with Komodos and have never seen anything like it." He was lucky to save himself as his friends nearby heard the screams and took him to hospital in time. Experts believe the scarcity of their natural prey due to poaching could make the dragons more aggressive. Heru Rudiharto, a respected biologist, noted that while the dragons appear calm, lounging beneath trees and sunbathing on beaches, they are inherently dangerous, fast, powerful, and lethal creatures. Another theory gaining traction is that the prohibition from feeding the dragons instituted in 1994 could contribute to their increasing aggression. The villagers used to provide them with leftovers from their hunts, such as bones and skin of deer. This kept the dragons fed and ensured a somewhat peaceful coexistence. Tragically, children are among the victims of these sudden assaults. An 8-year-old boy, Mansiur, died in a devastating dragon attack 2 years ago. Children, too, are living in constant fear. Rizwan, an 11-year-old, recalls a harrowing incident where a dragon ventured near their school. "We thought it was going to get into our classroom," he says. "It took the collective effort of students throwing stones and shouting to chase the reptile away." For now, even seasoned park rangers who once played with these reptiles walk with long sticks, always on alert. As one ranger puts it, reflecting the prevailing mood, "I want to live for another 1,000 years." Understandably, the entire community is on edge and their lives are at stake. The locals are left with a dilemma: how to live in harmony with these powerful creatures while ensuring their safety. Do you know? Komodo dragons are turning deadly. The real danger lies in their saliva, a potent venom cocktail with over 50 strains of bacteria. Isn't it terrible? Hit the bell button to get notified about the latest updates regarding these disasters. Are you curious to know more about Komodo dragons? Where do they live? How are villagers protecting themselves from these mighty dragons? Keep watching, as we are going to reveal it. Komodo dragons can live up to 50 years, reaching lengths of 10 feet and weighing 200 pounds. They rarely harm humans and have not killed any adult for over 30 years. However, an 8-year-old boy was fatally attacked in 2007. The attacks are said to be increasing as their habitat is becoming extinct. Komodo dragons eat smaller creatures, including other members of their species. Almost 4,000 dragons are thought to be left in the wild on the 5 Indonesian islands they inhabit: Komodo, Flores, Rinca, Gili Motang, and Gili Dasami. Over 50 live in captivity, with 13 in European zoos. For Indonesians, these dragons hold a special place in their culture. Legends tell tales of men marrying dragon princesses and familial bonds between humans and these reptiles. They've even propitiated the dragons in the past, offering goat sacrifices, believing the creatures to be reincarnations of their ancestors. These giant dragons were discovered by the Western explorers about 99 years ago. These carnivores can run at 12 miles per hour and are skilled climbers that mostly wait in scrubland for prey. Sometimes they consume up to 80% of their body weight in one meal. Armed with pointed teeth, these fierce dragons can deliver deep wounds. Victims can't survive the subsequent infections even if they manage to escape an attack, as the venom keeps the wounds bleeding and lowers blood pressure. Using their keen sense of smell, the dragons can detect decaying flesh from miles away and might follow them until they succumb. To keep the dragons at bay, villagers have requested permission to construct concrete walls around their settlements. However, such proposals have met resistance, with park officials stating that building such barriers within a national park is inappropriate. Meanwhile, locals have cobbled makeshift barriers using trees and branches, which are ineffective against the mighty dragons. The villagers just wish to return to the old days when dragons and humans lived in mutual respect. We will keep you posted with the latest disaster updates and news. Just hit this channel's like and subscribe buttons at your place. Keep us posted in comments if you're up to following our upcoming story. We would love to hear from you. Until next time.